was his father, and that his wife was what had honored him, and Yah blessed Ishmael. So she got blessings because of her hospitality. The other woman got cursed. They out in the desert. It's hard out there in the desert. I mean, you you know, you don't want to get kicked out of the tent. It's the desert. I mean, like, go on, get out of here, get out of here. It wasn't no like, you leaving. But okay. That was the blessing. This is the last two about. This is going back to the spiritual hospitality. This is Zechariah 3. This is the spiritual hospitality, and Satan don't like this hospitality. Just like they was talking about with the fishes, and Yahushua was healing people. Now this is a metaphor of Yahushua putting on the flesh and coming and saving people. So this is Zechariah chapter 3. Yeah, but it's a metaphor. It's really talking about Yahushua. It's just a metaphor, and because Joshua wasn't talking to Satan. It was it was a metaphor. But this is Zechariah 3:1-10. And he showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of Yah, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. So Joshua in this is metaphorically Yahusha. And Yah said unto Satan, Yah rebuked thee, O Satan, even Yah that hath chosen Jerusalem, rebuke thee. It is not this a brand plucked out of the fire? Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and stood before the angels. Now the filthy garment, Yahusha came into the flesh. That's the filthy garment. And Satan was like, no, don't show this hospitality to them. This is what I'm going to humble down myself to show them and be a servant for them. And Satan didn't want that. And he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. Take away the humility. Take away the hospitality that you're doing right now. Don't want it. Don't do it. Take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with change of remnant. And I said, let them set a fair mitre upon his head, so they set a fair mitre upon his head, and clothed him with garments. And the angel of Yah stood by, and the angel of Yah protested unto Joshua, saying, and this is going to be to 10, the rest of the chapter. Thus said Yah of hosts, if thou wilt walk in my ways, and if thou wilt keep my charge, then thou shalt judge my house, and shall also keep my courts, and I will give thee place to walk among those that stand by. Hear now, O Joshua, the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit by thee, for they are men wondered at. For behold, I will bring forth my servants, the branch, for I will bring forth my servant, and he will show humility and hospitality. For behold, the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. The menorah, the stone which the builder refused. Behold, I will engrave the engravings thereof, said Yah of hosts, that I will remove the iniquity of the land in one day, verse 10, in that day, said Yah of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine and under the fig tree. So Yahusha had to do something and come down and show hospitality. That's why he was preaching, washing the saints' feet, doing good to each other, being hospitable. When those 3 angels came to Abraham, these are things that Yahusha expects us to do, to be hospitable, to take up one another. We give to others in haste and in helping. And the last one is going to be Philippians. The last one, Philippians 2, 1 through 12. All right, let me find it. Philippians chapter 2, 1 to 12. Okay, chapter 2, 1 to 12. All right. Is that it, right? Full of joy that you may let nothing be done through strife. Let me make sure it's not the other one. Okay. If there be therefore any consolation in Yahusha, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any vows and mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be eliminated. I messed that one. Like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, like each esteem other better than thyself. Hospitality. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Let this mind in you, which was also in Yahusha, who being in the form of Yah, thought it not robbery to be equal with Yah, but made himself of a reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, just like in Zechariah 3, and was made in the likeness of man. He put on the filthy flesh to be a servant, to show hospitality, and being found in fact, and being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Wherefore Yah also hath highly exalted him, and given him a name which is above every name. For why? Because it's hospitality. That's one of the main reasons about Yahusha is hospitality. That at the name of Yahusha, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Yahusha is the Mashiach, to the glory of Yah the Abba. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, you didn't only always show hospitality in the midst of Yahusha, but you did it when, quote-unquote, Yahusha wasn't around. But now, much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is Yah which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. And his good pleasure is for you to be hospitable to your brothers and your sisters. Do all things without murdering and disputing, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yah, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as light in the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Yahusha, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. Yea, and if I be offered upon the sacrifice and service of your faith, I joy and rejoice with you all. For the same cause also do ye joy and rejoice with me. But I trust in Yahusha to send Timothy, 1 through 12. I went too long on that one too. But the main characteristic about this, it all boils down to hospitality. If you got hospitality, you got it. You are of your father Abraham. You know, if you ain't got hospitality, you need to work on it, because this is a major thing. You don't want to be in hell or the pit talking about why you're here. I wasn't hospitable. That's a bad. I would rather be like, oh man, I killed somebody. You know, I was bank robberies. I committed adultery. You know, I wasn't here because even bank robbers. Even bank robbers. Hey, bro, you want a hot pocket? I got you. Kool-Aid. Even wicked people have hospitality. You know, that's crazy. I've seen it. Even wicked women. Even you see all these women, they won't cook anything. If they get the right wicked man, they'll do all that. Everybody is hospitable when they feel like it. You know, Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie will cook Clyde a whole meal. You know, so it's in you. You just see how to force it out. You know, if that's what you got to do it, or if you got it like Abraham, just let it go. When your brother or your sister come over, show hospitality, and especially strangers. You know, especially brothers and sisters, because you never know. You might be entertaining angels, and you know, or you might be entertaining a David. You know, or never the king and Esther. You know. And working on behalf of Yah, and he coming okay because you wasn't hospitable to my servant. This your time. Your clock has run out. You know. But you know, it's a necessary thing to be hospitable. That was the point.
One thing about Bonnie, she was nice, but she didn't mind putting some lead.
Some what?
Some lead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shalom, shalom. All right. Brother Faith, well done. Hospitality, how you said, hospitable, where you want to say it. That's true. I like that. I never thought about, you know, welcome your brother, your sister, or being kind or caring to your brother and sister. Or you're not doing that, you won't make it to Shamarine. And like Yahusha said, because, you know, you're not giving no drink, you're not giving no eat, you're not clothing. I was naked. I was in prison. You're not coming to visit me. Stuff like that. Talking about where did we see you? Did we do the least of them? So, well said. And that's one of my favorite stories out of Tanakh. You know, when Abraham wanted to go see Ishmael. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't seen him in a while. Then he came, rode up, and the lady just sitting in the tent beating the children, man. And they come out, man. You know, even then come out the tent. You know what I'm saying? All the time we read in the Old Tanakh, they came out of the tent. They made haste. They came. They gave drink. They gave food. But this woman stayed in the tent, man. There's women like that today. I thought about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just no hospitality. They're not just hospitable to anyone. So like saying, that's us with Yeshua, and that's us being brothers and sisters, and that's us being a man of Yah. That's one thing we got to have. You know what I'm saying? How can we win souls if we are not hospitable to them? Or, you know, meek. You see, the meek should inherit the earth. You know, if you're not meek, you're not gentle, you're not kind, you're not loving. You know, and these all things are attributes of Yahuwah got to be, and these are the fruits that we have to have, the fruits that we bear. Well done again, brother. You did well again. That's why Yah put you in my spirit to ask your brother to speak, which is good for me. So I don't wear everything on me, that I can just be ready for tomorrow on Shabbat. And I got the big guns, you know. I come with the double barrel shotgun and start shooting up everything. All right. Again, a salutation to Pastor Desiree. Sir, it's good to see you on Facebook. Again, I missed you, sir. Pray that you hear this message. Pray that you be in service with us tomorrow, Shabbat day at 11:30. Again, pray for Sister Relicia. Has been in my spirit. I'm about to get her out of this service. I'm going to call and see where she at. I want her in the service tomorrow. It's been too long. Anybody else? You know, you don't miss services like this, especially Shabbat. There's some good information tonight. And I'm thankful because I learned some new stuff tonight. And I can sit down there and just feast on the word, on the doctrine of Yah, and get filled and get fed. You know, and this is for my ammunition. This food is for me. So when I go out there, I have something to gain in case something come across the way, or I can minister to somebody, or the word can minister for my soul and keep me out of trouble. I am thankful for the Davarine. And again, Pastor Desiree and all the churches and Kush, your bishop says salutations to you. I'm still working my way over there. I feel I'm getting closer and closer. I'm coming. I'm coming over there. Just to rejoice and praise Yahusha with you. May I bless the TV land and the church. May Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. May Yahweh make his face shine upon thee, be gracious to thee. May Yahweh lift his countenance upon you, keep peace in Yahushua's name. May Yahweh make you ride on the high places of the earth, feed with the heritage of Yaakov, with the heritage of Yosef, with the heritage of Abraham, for the mouth of Yahweh has spoken it. For the mouth of Yahweh has spoken it in Yahushua's name. Amen, amen. Until we talk again tomorrow, in Yahushua's name.